This video is on inverse functions. If we have the function f of x equals 2x plus 3, what we do, we have our input of x, we would multiply the input by 2, and that's how we got 2x, and then we would add 3, and that's how we got 2x plus 3. So that's the order of operations. The inverse function starts with y, right? Our f of x equals y, remember? Then we would do the opposite. We would subtract 3, so y minus 3, and then we would divide by 2. That's the opposite of multiplying by 2. So y minus 3 all divided by 2. So to find inverse functions, we reverse the input and the output. So f of x equals 2x plus 3, that was the forward, and this turns into x equals 2 to the inverse f of x. That's what the f to the negative 1 means. Now we solve for this inverse. Okay, you see how we just switched these two? So solving, we do minus 3 from both sides. So x minus 3 is just x minus 3. And then 2 times f to the negative 1 of x. That's inverse, f inverse of x. And 3 minus 3 cancels. Then we divide both sides by 2, because that will get inverse f of x by itself. Divide the whole side by 2. So we get x minus 3 divided by 2. Our 2's cancel, and we get our inverse. So now we're going to check. F of 4 is the input. So if we plug in 4 to our original function, then we say 2 times 4 plus 3. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So if we put 11 into our inverse function, then we should get 4 out because it's reverse. So if we plug 11 into our inverse function right here, we say 11 minus 3 divided by 2. So 11 minus 3 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. See how my inputs and outputs are swapped? Kind of a cool thing.